Whether you're a rate chaser or just want to know what's good, you gotta know what rates are out there. And just because a bank has a good rate doesn't mean it's a good bank. That means it's time for the Battle of the Banks for May 2025. We've got 4 winners and 4 losers, but which one will take the top spot? We're gonna find out. Let's go! As we go through these banks, I'm looking for 5 different things. FDIC insurance, no fees, no initial balances or ongoing balance requirements, no direct deposit crap, and of course, they gotta have a good rate. First up on the loser board, we are crapping on SoFi. A lot of people like SoFi. Look at all these product offerings: loans, investing, banking, credit cards, mortgage insurance. They do everything. If you want a good one-stop shop, yeah. For me, not so much.
I can't do it. I can't do it, Squidward.
Let's take a look why. So right here, they say their rate, 3.8. Right now, don't get me out of bed for anything less than 4. Like, don't even bother. A lot of people like them because they do this bonus thing that you can get up to $300 for opening an account. Okay, fantastic, $300. Whoop-de-doo. It's one time. A lot of people like to churn bank accounts just to get the bonus and dump it. Ugh, not for me. All right, so here we go. No fees or minimum balances. Boom, boom. Okay, that's 2 boxes checked. Meet your savings goals as vaults, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people like this. You can divide up your money and set like mini savings goals if you want to like pay for like new shoes, you want to like get a new car, whatever. And right here we can see FDIC insurance. Okay, so that's a few boxes checked. The rate doesn't get me. What are their direct deposit? Ooh, right here. Set up direct deposit to get up to 3.8 APY. Okay, first of all, they have a subpar rate. And now I see the dreaded D word, direct deposit. This gives me pause. This is sus. Direct deposit, not gonna happen. Okay, here we go. Is there a minimum direct deposit to get the 3.8? There is no minimum direct deposit to get the 3.8. No minimum, so I can do it with $1. I do $1 a month. Okay, I get my 3.8. Cool. Oh, it's only cost me $1, Andy. Like, what? No. For $1? Why even bother with the rule if you can only do it for $1? All the shenanigans for $1? Check this out. I do a find in direct deposit 71 times. They mentioned direct deposit 71 times on this web page alone. We scroll down to the fine print. Red flag. If a bank has this much fine print, that's sus. That, You probably can't read this, but all of the yellow bits are the mentions of direct deposit. And all of this red fine print, just, what the heck? I'm out. SoFi might be good for you, and you know what? That's great. I'm honestly happy for you. For me, they're on the loser board. Let's take a look at what a good bank looks like. First up on the winner board, we have Bread Financial. We can see right here on their website, boom, 4.4% on the HYSA. Hello, daggum. A huge chunk up from SoFi. Look at that. And right here, FDIC insurance, right there on the very first bit of the homepage. Daggum, look at that. Bread does require a $100 minimum deposit to open. I guess so. In the grand scheme of life, $100 is not a lot. And if you're gonna open an account, you probably already have $100 that you could do. I guess so. I'll allow it. We can see here no fees, 0 monthly maintenance, and incoming wire transfer fees. Awesome. Some banks have wire transfer fees. These guys don't. FDIC insurance again. Excellent. All right, cool. They do have an app. Not everyone has an app. Interesting. I did do a video opening an account with these guys and can show you the interface real quick. This is a very standard interface. I've opened lots of accounts and it was surprising how many banks have this very same interface. A summary of your accounts at the top and the transactions down at the bottom. If you click into our HYSA here, we can see more details on our transactions. We can see right here we have a rate of 4.3 and some change. That does equate to an APY of 4.4. Just know that when you see this and you see the smaller number, just know you are getting the larger number that's advertised. Bread checks all 5 boxes, and that's why they're on the winner board. Next up on the loser board is Yada. And I don't even know if I could call these guys a bank. Right here on their website, it says, play games, win big. Not something you want to hear from your bank. So these guys are really like a lotto app. So you put your money in and Yada doesn't even like hold the money. A real bank that they're affiliated with actually holds the money. But their thing is they do a lottery like every day. And for every $25 that you have deposited, you get like one ticket to the lottery. It's like you gotta match numbers, and then there's a Yada ball as well. It's so crazy, dude. So for their daily drawings, they have, okay, people win. They are giving away money. Okay, here we have $580 across almost 300 people. Like, dude, what are you even doing? They have millions of customers, so it's like the chances of this happening are extremely, extremely low. It's like, oh wow, we've given away $32 million. So look at all these people that have won. Like, what? Dude, what the heck?
Come on!
And then like some fine print, and then like that's it. Their rate, I had to like do some research to see what their actual rate was. It's like 0.25%, not even 1%. It's absolute trash, the rate that they give. They claim it's 2.7, which as we know is absolute trash, but the 2.7 is factoring in any money that you might win like across the year. Bro, that's not how this works.
That's not how any of this works.
All right, so there's no minimum to open. There's no fees if your balance is over $5. Reasonable. Okay, yeah. They are FDIC insured through their partner bank. Okay, cool. They're app only. Let's take a look at what this thing looks like. Yada, play and win. Yay. 2.2 rating. What? 2.2. Fine, let's take a look at what it looks like. So it's like, along with the lottery thing, they have like games that you can play. They actually have an animation of this moon game. The thing goes up, and as it goes up, it's just like more multipliers. And if it explodes, then like you lose all your money. So weird. Aside from the daily lotteries, they have like, it's basically a casino app. So you wager money, you play the game, you win, your money goes up. You lose it all. So stinking weird. A Plinko game? Oh, this is not a bank. This is not a savings account. Anyone who's trying to convince you that is fooling themselves. The reviews say it's effectively a gambling app, and all the games are designed to make you lose. So if you treat this like a high yield savings, you're getting a horrible rate. If you treat it like a gambling app, you're gonna lose. There's no upside with these people, but it gets worse. The reviews say they can't get their money back. So even if they did put money in, they can't get it out. It's locked. They've blocked withdrawals. They're effectively stealing. This dude is owed $8,000. They owe this dude $8,000, dude. Okay, today is April 22nd. These reviews were from March. Here's one from April. You can't even get your money out. Y'all, that is not a bank. That is not a bank. So many reasons to steer clear of Yada. That's why they're on the loser board.
If you made it this far, you dig the vibe. So go ahead and hit subscribe.
My anxiety is going haywire. I need to look at a good bank. We've got Peak Bank next up on the winner column, and they are FDIC insured. We can see that right there front and center on the homepage. They do have a 4.54% APY. Very high, very good. They do have a $100 minimum balance. You know my stance. All right, if you have to. No maintenance fees. Nice. They do this tiered thing where all the tiers are the same, except if you have over $10 million. That ain't me. That's probably not you either. So yes, 4.54 is going to be for all the balances. There is no direct deposit requirements. They check all the boxes. I do have a video going over opening an account with them, and I can show you the interface. This is not Bread Financial. This is Peak Bank. Yes, they look exactly the same. Left bar on the side, summary bar right there, record of transactions down the middle. We can see here that we are getting the good rate in the exact same spot as Bread Financial. 4.45 does equate to 4.54 APY annual percentage yield. Peak Bank's a really good bank with a really good rate. They don't offer a lot, not nearly as much as SoFi, but they check all 5 of my boxes, and they are on the winner board. Next up on the loser board is Open Bank, and these guys were almost on the winner board, the closest anyone's ever come. And I'll explain why in a sec. So they do have a decent rate. In May 2025, 4.4 is a good rate. Right here, FDIC insurance, no fees. They do not have a direct deposit requirement. They do have a $500 minimum to open. Ugh. If everything else is okay, $500, in the grand scheme of life, it's just gonna be your bank for a while, $500, fine. I've seen banks that require $1,500 or more. We scroll down a little bit more, we say that they have an app. Let's take a look at the app. On the Android page, they have a 2.8 star rating. Not what you want to see from your bank's app. Let's see what people are saying. After signing up, I have to download their app. You have to go biometrics. Face didn't work. Then after doing finger, it worked. Transferring my funds didn't work. After a few hours, it went by through and pending. Ridiculous! As soon as it asks me to set up biometrics, the app closes all by itself. Crashing is not what you want to see from your bank's app. Yikes. Worst banking app ever! Every time you try to do something, it defaults to logging you back out. Ooh, yikes. This is the reason why they weren't on the winner board. I did a video about them, and when I got this far, I was like, okay, no more. I had a lot of comments saying that people really liked Open Bank because they're a division of Santander, which is a European bank. I believe they're out of Spain, and a lot of people didn't have any problems, like with their phone on the app. And just like, okay, good for you. I have a little mini list of other winner banks that don't have any of these problems and also have a great rate. So unfortunately, these guys are on the not winner column. Next up on the winner board is PieBank. They held the top spot for a very long time, but they've been bumped. Let's take a look. They're still a very good bank, and we can see right here 4.6%, the highest yet. No fees, no minimum balance, FDIC insured. All the information right here on the main part of their website. I know, right? Go figure. You mean I don't have to go searching all over to get the information I want? I'm a gasp. Couple things to note about PieBank. They are app only. They do not have a website. Everything must be done through their app. And PieBank is exclusively for saving. They don't have any other products, no CDs, no credit cards, no loans, no mortgages, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. And you know what? That's what I like. None of this other crap to try to sell me on anything. Put my money in, let it grow, take it out when I want. Perfect bank to me. There are two ways to get your money in and out of PieBank. Through Plaid and through a wire. And when you put your money from your current bank into PieBank, it's going to be through Plaid. But when you take money from PieBank and put it into your current bank, that will be through a wire. And while PieBank does not charge any fees for wires, make sure that your current bank does not charge fees for wires because they just might. I know my Wells Fargo does not. So I've been able to transfer money back and forth, no problem. Make sure you pick the domestic wire routing number and not the international one like I did. And I was sitting here for like 2 weeks like, yo, where's my money? I put in the domestic wire number, no problem, got it the next day. I do have a video opening an account with PieBank. It did not take long at all, and I can show you the interface. So I do have a good chunk of money in there, if that tells you anything. The app is pretty darn simple. So it's just transactions. Next one over is how you do wires. Select your other bank, super simple. Depositing money is a similar interface, very easy. Some help stuff and some options, which is a lot of the other stuff that we saw in the app bar down below. Pretty basic stuff, but you know what? That's why I like them. And that's why PieBank is on the winner board. Top loser today is Fitness Bank. Yes, fitness and banking. If you are a fitness person, this just might be for you. It is not for me because as we can see, they have a 5.35% rate. That is off the charts. They have a crap load of hoops that you have to go through. And of all the banks that I've reviewed, this is the most confusing bank with all of the rules. So many red flags. I was like out. I was out pretty quickly. And if you look at this, this is pretty much all you need to see. You have ultra savings rate, fitness savings account rate, elite checking account rate. What? I don't 100% understand this, but you have to open a checking account and you have to open a savings account. When you have both of them, you get like the ultra rate. This is how I understand it. I'm probably wrong.
Meow.
So the whole spiel, the whole gimmick is that if you hit 10,000 steps every day, or the average thereof every month, then you get the good rate. Otherwise, you get a crappy rate. So if you're a stepper, then like, this might be for you. If you're a lazy dude like me and ain't got time for that, it ain't gonna work. As far as what boxes these guys check, it's hard to even say. They do mention FDIC insurance further down, which I'm not gonna bore you with. They do require $5,000 minimum balance in the checking account here. Oh, okay, which we know that you gotta do both. Oh, so weird. I don't believe they have a direct deposit requirement, but it's not even worth investigating. So if we see here, 5 if you have them both, 4.55 on the savings account, and 5.35 on the checking account. Why is the highest one on the checking account? Why do I gotta do both of it? Oh my gosh. And then they have 15 debit card transaction requirement for the 535 on the checking. It's like, oh.
No, I'm out.
These guys are top losers. And the top winner award goes to Roger Bank. Normally I say dudes named Roger are weird. Think about it. These guys have a 4.65% interest rate. Nothing weird about that. They do have no monthly fees. They have a cool like savings and spending tracker. They have like a budgeting feature that I've never seen in any other bank. Thought that was a nice little bonus. There are no fees nor minimum balance requirements. There are no direct deposit requirements. Bing! All 5 boxes checked. Thank you very much. Despite all of the military marketing, anyone can open an account, even the average Andy. I do have a video opening an account with them, and we can take a look at the interface. So here's what the interface looks like. Account summary right on the front. They have goals, transaction folders, statements. We'll get to that below. Let's go across here. You can transfer, external transfer. One would hope you could make an external transfer from another bank into Roger. Open account, messages, settings, pretty basic. One thing that was low-key irritating, they did make me open a checking account along with my savings account. But there's no minimum balance for the checking. So I put Tree Fit in there, called it good, went on with life. So we see the spending tracker. You can make different folders. And as you spend money, you can put those transactions into the different folders. And if we look here on the right, you can see goals, like spending goals, spending categories. So things that you want to spend money on and like what you've already spent money on. As far as cash flow, total money coming in and out, and like a budgeting section. I've never seen this level of like granularity in planning your finances in a bank app. Normally that's like reserved for like specific budgeting app. It comes all included, y'all. Pretty dang fancy if you ask me. They check all the boxes. They have a great website, awesome budgeting tools. That's why Roger Bank is this month's top winner. If I missed anything else, hit me in the comments. Go Crush!